Hi, my name's Sarah. I'm a care manager at Alternatives to Med Center in Sedona, Arizona. We're a residential treatment facility, behavioral health, and I have with me here today Kailin, who's a recent graduate of our program. Kailin, tell us about your experience at ATMC.
My experience here has been awesome. I came in kind of a low place and it was quite the adjustment at first, but in a good way, because it was just so surprising how genuine and, heartfelt, it was to be around care providers that just want to help you get to the very bottom of, why you're having these symptoms that would cause, you to have such diagnosis and medications prescribed. And it just really stimulated me, and it's everything I've ever wanted in a retreat center.
That's awesome. Can you tell me about any misgivings you might have had about coming, or fears or concerns?
I was kind of like worried and concerned. Not because I doubted this place, but because I doubted the places I had been. I started going through little rough patches starting in 2020, and I would be going to mental hospitals every so often, and I just realized that's not how you guys do it here, the way they're set up.
We have alternatives for sure, and you really resonated with some of the alternatives that we do offer.
Yeah.
What were some of your favorite things?
My favorite things would probably be, first and foremost, sound healing, singing bowls and tuning forks. The frequencies just soak into your being, and they just leave you in such a much warmer, more secure space, mentally and spiritually. And I really liked reflexology. I learned about little pressure points, that you can target on your foot that correlate to different organs and body parts. And you can help treat those body parts by squeezing certain parts of your feet, massaging, tapping, stuff like that. And I would say my third favorite would be probably therapy with Christine and Rebecca.
I remember you saying that she was the best therapist you've ever had.
Yeah, I can't decide which one I like more. They're both the greatest I've ever seen. I could just be so transparent with them, and it really blew my hair back, and I'll always hold that close to my heart.
And they really rely on some highly individualized approaches and various modalities that are sort of outside of the standard. And how about the medication piece? Because I know that you had some goals surrounding some medications that you were on. Would you like to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, I came here with the intention to get back off of Zyprexa, which I had started to take in July, and it had a weird combination, a very weird effect with the Zoloft I was taking, because Zoloft promotes dopamine, and then Zyprexa kind of puts your dopamine into a null state. So it's like that kind of effect, and it felt like I was just not a put together puzzle. I wasn't put together like I wanted to be, and came here and I did my absolute best and tried to participate as much as I could bring myself to here. And it definitely worked, because I tapered 66% of my medication down, and now I'm only on 2.5 milligrams of Zyprexa.
And you're on course for continuing with an outpatient provider, a prescriber that we found for you in your community.
Yeah.
And how confident do you feel about that?
I feel very confident. I'm really glad that she's holistic and will, help me make recommendations for, supplemental treatment. And yeah, so I'm looking forward to speaking with her and working on myself some more on the outside, and yeah, I can only go up from here.
Thank you for sharing your experience. What other things would you like to touch on for anybody who may be considering or maybe is on the fence about whether or not they should come, and the investment of time and money? And
my advice to them would be that it's definitely worth the plunge, and when times get tough and it seems like the odds are not in your favor, this is a place where they give you so much space, and room to grow. When you're not doing good, they address it the most genuine way possible. The best I've seen in this entire psychiatric industry in the country, I would say. And I think that everything takes hard work, especially when it comes to any form of self-improvement. So with that being said, I would highly recommend this place.
So other people might also be curious to know what your experience was like down at Detox Shop and working with our naturopathic team. Would you like to share some of that with viewers?
Yeah, so each weekday we get up and we head out to Detox Shop after breakfast and morning meeting, and you can either start at the spa and do one of the two types of foot baths they offer, either an ionic foot bath or a magnesium and lavender foot bath. And after that, I do a workout for 15 to 20 minutes. And after that, once my blood's pumping, getting near, a double in heart rate, a lot of times I'll feel a flush in my system from the supplements that they supplied us with. Yeah, the niacin. And so that's a good thing to go into the sauna with that flush. It helps you detox very heavily. And they also offer things like acupuncture, sound healing, massages, face mask, hair mask.
How was the sauna for you? You started at what amount of time?
I started very reluctant. It was hard for me. Sometimes I would get dizzy. I went from 30 to 45 minutes to an hour to 15 minutes. And yeah, it just is something that I'm going to continue to do when I go home, and I know it's really going to help.
And you're also taking a month's worth of supplements to help bridge you over to work with another naturopath that we've set you up with in your hometown.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So you'll be able to really just continue on with your goals for tapering and your goals for maintaining health and well-being after you leave as well.
Yeah. Looking forward to that. I hope I can get my dad in the same boat too. I could see him benefiting from a lot of the supplements that I'll be taking home. And yeah, it will be a big lifestyle change for the both of us.
And you have all of that in your discharge binder, including recipes that you've enjoyed while at ATMC, the supplement protocol and information that she can share with her family back at home as well. So Kailin had one more goal for treatment, and that was to address some substance use disorder components. Kailin, do you want to talk a little bit about your patterns of use?
Yeah, so basically this time about a year ago, I would usually get home and drink like an entire pack of beers, and it was hard for me to just keep it to 2, and it would always lead to, like an entire pack every night almost. And yeah, although I was able to still work and stuff, it just was making, people ashamed of me, and I, started to realize I really did have a problem, and I felt that healthy discernment towards my problem. Like, I wasn't picking on myself about it, but I knew that I had to make a lifestyle change and really cut the alcohol. And yeah, I definitely plan on staying sober when I get out, and that'll be easy because now that my body's so well detoxed, I don't want to put literal poison in it. Like, it just doesn't sound fun. It doesn't sound like it would taste good. It just seems to have no benefits anymore, like I used to think they did, like any drinks.
I know you've done a lot of work to develop some coping skills and strategies for maintaining health and well-being as well, and you've been able to sample a variety of different modalities surrounding substance use disorder treatment, and you've had time to reflect on that. What would you like to say to viewers who may be wondering how our program is different from a hospital or another sort of treatment facility that you may have been to in the past?
I would say they respect when, you need your alone time. They really get down to, the precise reasons why you have these symptoms and diagnoses, and medications prescribed. And they offer so many ways to cope. There are many activities that they provide us with, and they're very realistic. Very, very realistic here, and it's a breath of fresh air.
Kailin also had goals about healthy relationships. So Kailin, would you like to share how treatment, therapy, and course materials groups might have helped you in that goal?
Yeah, therapy with Rebecca has definitely helped me with not taking things so seriously and personally when it seems as if somebody's not, in the best mood, or they may be thinking this and that. She just really made me comfortable with myself and gave me, a good boost every time we talked to express myself very well to all the friends I've made here, which I will continue to do. And with Christine, she really dug into the family stuff, like, very deeply, and used some of her hypnosis skills. And she just taught me such a gentle way to treat myself and to, coach myself out of bad moods when it seems like things aren't going so hot, with my family. And yeah, I'll always remember it. I'll always hold on to it.
Well, thanks so much for meeting with me and Mark and whoever's watching out there. We do hope that you invest in your future and your future self, and can realize your vision for health and healing through a stay with us at Alternatives Med Center. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. For information about Alternative to Med Center, give us a call at 888-984-9667.